Hello. Let me just put my screen. I can't see myself. Hello, replayers. So nice to see you. If you're anything like me, you end up with loads of jelly prints. You get hooked. Last week I was doing it just to relax, and I couldn't stop. Oh, look at Freddie. He's not turning his back to you. Look, he's got his chin on the chair and he's looking out. Don't let me move so you can see him. Bless him. Oh, so yes, that's what I spent most of my week doing last week. I'm not an expert at the jelly plate. I just love to play. So I find myself with lots of jelly prints left over. So I thought we make them just for the joy of it, really, don't we? But I thought, let's use some. Oh, Barbara, I'm talking to the replayers. Come on in. Replayers. People are just coming into the live chat, and I'll read it out for you, so you don't have to look. If you're gently in the background, you can just quietly listen along, and I'll read the chat for you. There's Barbara. Barbara's saying hi to the crew. We've got Mo, Flo, obviously. We've got Freddie looking out of the window. He doesn't want to go out. I think he's too tired from our walk this morning. And obviously Colin the cuckoo clock. Janice. Yes, it's afternoon here. Janice, I forgot to ask, are you back at work now, or are you still off? I know you've been having, well, what should we say, a little bit of an ordeal, haven't you, Janice? Yes. Melissa, hi, good morning to you. And there's lovely Ali. She just wanted to say hello, and you're in the background. Ali, lovely. A special seat for you. Oh, that's lovely. Pull up a cozy chair, Ali. So glad you can be with us. And there's Becky W coming in, and the children have gone back to school now, haven't they, Becky? Yes. Oh, so nice to see you. If I miss you, come in again, and speak to me in capitals maybe, or yeah, don't let me miss you coming in, will you? Christine, good morning. So nice to see you. Yes, because this stream is more, it's great. It's like it's my chatting time with you. There's Kimberly. It's really lovely. It was made. Oh, there's Dar. I'll chat more about what I was going to say in a minute if I remember. And there's Penny from Florida. Good morning. And Natalie. Are you the same Natalia who came into our chats, and you've gone back now? You're back in your country now. Nice to see you, Natalia. It's Natalie, and I think the other lady we had in from, why am I always forgetting the name? Your amazing country. Was Natalia. Oh, if you could remind me, Barbara, what's the name of the wonderful country that we're just keeping in our hearts at the moment? Natalia, you're great, thank you. Oh my goodness, why do I do that? Natalia is from the Ukraine. Yes, yeah. Welcome, Natalia. So nice to see you. There's Teresa. Oh, lovely the eggs you were painting on Beth's live the other day. There's Malaya. Oh, Malaya. Thank you. And Sylvia D. Oh, good morning. I got some happy mail over here from Sylvia. I will show you later. I've popped it there so we can see it. And there's lovely Julia. Oh, Julia's here, Flo. Flo's saying good morning. There's Janet B. Oh, we've got another Janet in the house. I'm loving that. Oh, there's Aunt Bex. Oh, Becky, you were up early because Scott's on earlies, isn't he? Now, Becky will be probably in the background, won't you? Yes, because you're doing your quilt block. You're doing a quilt block, aren't you? Oh, so nice to see you, Natalie. So nice to see you. And there's Marty. Oh, hi, Marty. Come on in, Marty. Look at that. Marty's, oh, and Marty's got the healthy snack. Marty's wheeling in the trolley. Plenty room. Negotiate the dog bowl and the chairs piled with fabric. Plenty of room for the trolley. I loved that we've got blueberries and oranges and bananas. We've got those healthy snacks coming today, haven't we, Marty? So nice to see you, Marty. And Dixie, good morning. So nice to see you. So nice to see you. What am I doing? I'm making flowers. Now, I learned this. There's nothing new, is there? We're not doing anything new. We're just doing things that we've learned from other people, or maybe sometimes it's just a gentle nudge to say, oh, do you remember making those flowers back in the day? And Shannon Green, she was making flowers from her Gelli prints, wasn't she? And I wasn't going to do this, and it was just when I was on my walk with Freddie, and I had Mary and the Fibs in my pocket, and I could hear her opening up her fabric, and I thought, oh, I don't know why. What made me think of it? I thought maybe she said she could make some out of the silk flowers, and I thought, oh, I'm going to make some of those paper flowers that I saw on Dawn's Let's Make a Mess channel all those years ago. But less of what I've been doing with my Gelli prints, because I've been absolutely obsessed by the Gelli plate. I have Deb Ferrell to thank for that, or blame. Deb and Anne on the Gelli plate. The next day I got mine out, and the desk's been piled with it all week. There's Melanie. Oh, Melanie, do hope you're all feeling better. Oh, and Sue, nice to see you. Very nice to see you. Janice says, enough of the paper craft already. Tell us about the rabbit in the basket. I will. There's Jean. Oh, happy Monday, Jean. When do you go off to stay with your friend, Jean? You're helping your friend, aren't you, Jean, recover from an operation soon? Thanks, Barbara. That's kind of you. No, I don't think so, Deb. It's literally, I'm not doing any of the transfers, really. No, I'm literally, you'll see the papers. I'm just playing. There's nothing special about that. I think that was a wipe-off paper. No, just having fun, Deb, really. Yeah. Well, yes, the basket. This is a Lindt chocolate egg. And I think it's a white one. They have different colour ribbons. And these, Melanie, Maljoy, do you remember making these years ago? And every Easter, I put these in a little basket. Melanie made me those. Oh, have you gone, Melanie, already? You probably saw them. Oh, the transplant surgery is actually on the 27th, but you'll be arriving early to help her get ready. Oh, hi, Linda. Oh, hi, Linda. Good to see you. Oh, if I've missed you coming in, if you wouldn't mind just saying hi again. I don't like to miss anybody. Cal, good morning. So nice to see you. So glad you can be here. Oh, you're here and you don't remember. It was a very long time ago. Do you know, round near Turtles, that 1960s parade of shops, and I think there was like a little shop on the corner there on when we were going towards the library, and I think they sold the wooden eggs. Or did you get them from Turtles? Hi Nettie, good to see you. Do you remember those shops along there, Julia? So wooden eggs, so I cherish them. MJB 93. You've even dated them. That's great to put. So hold on. Ben was born in 89. So the boys were 4 years old. Isn't that wonderful? So we were creating, and oh dear, our houses were a bit of a mess with all the creating. And these are little eggs that my father-in-law brought back from his travels in Europe, painted and varnished eggs. So I have no date on those, I'm afraid. And I think I've just got these little painted eggs. They're nothing I've done. Ooh, and there's a little chocolate Kit Kat one. So there is some chocolate to eat in here. Oh, Anne's ears were burning. I was talking about you and the jelly plate. So that is my little bowl. And this, I crocheted this little pot. Now, I could tell you this is what it's meant to be like, but that would be a little bit of a fib. It's gone floppy and rounded like this because I used yarn. Now, I can leave a link below because it's a Bella Coco tutorial, and Leslie used cotton, which you were meant to use, quite a coarse cotton, and it magically, it's meant to come up and it stays in a good shape of a basket. You can fit your pens in, but of course you use what you have, don't you? And so mine's all rounded and floppy. Oh dear. Nice to see you, Nettie. Thank you, Janice. It's egg-shaped. I know. I know. Yes, yes. I am going to do another one. I'll leave the link down below because it's a really nice tutorial if you've got some cotton and you want to knit a basket. Ready to put some little Easter eggs in. Let's turn the bunny around so you can see him. There's Aunt Bex. You're going to blow up the picture so you won't be able to see chat. You just wanted to see Janet better. Oh, Bex, and you're sewing as well. We'll see pictures of what you're sewing, won't we, later? Oh, let me write that down so I leave that pattern. Next week I might show you a basket because now Leslie's come and given me some cotton to use. Took pity on me. So what am I doing? I'm making the flowers out of the jelly prints that I learned from Dawn at Let's Make a Mess. The kids are on spring break. Oh, Nettie, it's busy. Maybe they would like to make some flowers. So 2 little squares, and then you fold them. It's nothing that you haven't done before, but maybe it's, do you know, I never tire of making these. You go through phases. You make a whole box full and then you don't make them anymore. And then you saw what I did. You just fold and fold, and then you snip round like this to make like a cone shape, really. Oh, like confetti. So it's like an ice cream cone. And then there's Vanessa, good morning. And Barbara, yes, with the egg jokes. Exciting to see all these goodies. We've been doing that in Beth's group, haven't we? Putting all our little egg puns. Ah, dear. I don't know. Oh, Janet, you like it so much. I will put a link in, or just message me, and yeah, if you want it to be like this, use floppy wool, or you can use cotton. So, and then it comes out like this, a little flower. This is what I'm leading to. Let me show you. And these are quite flat. They can just go in your journals. And it's quite Eastery. Wouldn't they go nice around a headband for the children for it during their their break? Exactly, says Teresa, coming in with a pun. Hi, Joe. Nice to see you. Joe, yes, you're finding me live. I think, oh, it's so lovely, so lovely. Welcome to chat. That's really nice, really nice. We've seen you in comments, haven't I? But it's lovely that you can join us all. Quite a friendly bunch here, aren't we, in chat? And I've also, Joe, I have people that are here, but they're gently listening in the background. Some people aren't feeling that well, and we're sending them our love. And some people are busy crafting or resting in the background. So welcome, welcome. So yes, so I just put two together. And I just wanted to give it that little Lizzie Brewer look. It's a little look that I have been doing quite a bit of. Here's my little scripts and scraps. Look at this, Deanie from the Hot Threads. No scrap left behind. All the little scripts and scraps. Let's pull some of these up. Get my fabric scissors. Nice to see you, darling. And I have been putting behind mine, can you see it? The little scripts and scraps. They make good birds' nests as well, these little scripts and scraps, if you want to make like a little spring Eastery bird's nesty. There we are. These ones I have machined, but I can, yeah, I think it's together enough that I can just sew on a button. Let's find a button. You're making Eddie's clothes. Oh, if you're on Instagram, Janet B has been making knitted elephant, a lady one, and then a little boy one. They're very cute, Janice. And now you're knitting them clothes. Beautiful. I love them. Thank you, Vanessa. That's kind of you. Yes. Did we? Who was showing us that last year? Was that Violet who did? Yes. All your little threads and then bead eggs. Make a little nest. Oh, wouldn't that? Yes. And beads for the eggs. Oh, brilliant. Now, we're not just here just for me to show you things. We're learning from one another. Patty, good morning. So nice to see you. Really nice to see you. We have another Patty that comes into chat too. Patty from Southpaw. Oh, so nice to see you, Patty. Come on in, come on in. There's always a lovely warm welcome here. You've got lots of chairs, and make yourself a nice warm beverage. I'm just sewing a button. I always like to sew it so the tassels show. There we are. And also I can, if you don't, let me just show you. if it gets too bitty, you can glue these little nesty bits down too. This one I've actually put on the machine. If you can see the outlines, you can see that it's quite nesty there. Here's my little spring journal that we're doing with Aunt Bex. Sylvia's given me a napkin. I've pinned that there ready to use. But there's my little bird sitting on her nest. Oh, there she is. Can you see it? It's a 3D cover that we're making with Aunt Bex. There she is. There's no, she hasn't got any eggs. When I looked at it in the morning, she's quite rough and ready, but I was doing it in the evening. I was tired and I was just having so much fun. It's so much fun. Ah, thank you. It's nothing. So you can doodle with a pen. I've done both on this. I've doodled with the pens and I've gone round here on the sewing machine as well. So the choice is yours. And then you can make some leaves with your painty paper or gel prints, whatever you want to do. Let me see, I get my big Posca out. I love this big Posca. Oh, Patty, whereabouts do you live? North America or Canada, because I know that their leaves haven't come up yet. Our daffodils are almost going over now and it'll be coming into tulip. These are the fabric scissors. Don't use those ones, Janet. Well, Barbara, we are expecting a snow blizzard this week and 2 or 3 feet of snow. Oh, Barbara. And there's us talking about spring and our wonderful replayers or gentle listeners in chat that come from Australia. They're coming into their autumn. So yeah, just if you haven't got a colour you need, you can just use your pens. I didn't have any green, so I'm just making a leaf like that. Everybody, we all need to power up and push that blizzard away. Yes. And there's Marilyn. Good morning, Marilyn. So nice to see you. If I'm missing you coming in, chat again. Just yeah, don't let me miss you. That our dear Jennifer has been having health problems and weather problems. I'm sure when she comes back in, she'll be able to tell us more. But our hearts go out to lovely Jennifer. She's Jen's Atlantia. So keep her in your thoughts. Yeah, we have had a little bit of wild weather. Yes, it did blow the roof tiles off my parents' roof and I've had to have some work done on that. Yeah, we have had a bit of wild weather and we had the sand blowing over in the rain from the Sahara, but nothing like you've had it there. Oh, that's nice. We've been swapping zines, haven't we, Becky? Yes. I've got 2 Beckys in the chat as well. I've got Aunt Bex, who's sewing away in the background. I usually do things in 3s. Let me. I've got lots of other things here, but then when I get on here, I'm relaxing down. I'm chatting to you in chat, which is a joy. And yes, we don't really want to rush things, do we? Oh, did you hear that big sigh from Freddie? There he is. Oh, there. And yes, So that's all ready to, you can stick these on or sew them on. Nothing that we haven't done or seen before, but maybe I'm putting my own little twist on them because they're jelly plates I've done. But let me just stick these leaves on. You're tired of the rain, Cal, you do get tired of it. And when it rains a lot here, you do get tired of it. I'm tired of the muddy towels. Freddie never gets tired of the rain, Marilyn. He loves it. Oh dear. He doesn't quite understand when there's no puddles to mess around in. So look, I've stuck those leaves down there randomly. And this one is ready to either machine on or doodle. This one's ready. Oh. Oh. It's going to, oh, but down in more southerly parts of America, it's going to be up in the 80s. Freddie loves water. He has webbed feet. Wow, it's funny you should say that. He doesn't actually have webbed feet. You'd think he would, but I know somebody who has Portuguese water dogs, and they're used for hunting as a breed, and they actually have webbed paws for swimming. Ah, so yes, that's my flowers. So what else? So yes, the title is You Make Your Jelly Prints Just for the Joy of It and just enjoy looking through them or feeling them. But if you want to, these are just some reminders. This nothing new. Freddie is our hippo. He is. So there's some flowers. The other thing I've made, I got this little box of sweets, sugar-free. Not like me, is it? Yes. Oh, they do have a nice scent, don't they, Jean? We have daffodils and tulips, and usually you can pick them up at a reasonable price. I do like to have some flowers, spring flowers in the house, Jean, or to look at them on the walk or in the garden. I find them, spring flowers, very hopeful. Our dear friends in Canada and North America have got to wait a little while for theirs. There's Pam and Misty. Pam, good morning. Pam, over there in Western Australia, we've been emailing one another, and she said that for her, in Western Australia, they're coming to their autumn, and the weather's just like an English summer. So that's lovely. So yes, I've got, and you're like me. When you get a box, when I got the cookie box, I couldn't wait to make some journals, or what do we call them? Not journals, the other thing, flow journals. So I've got one signature in it already. So I lined it with the jelly print and folded some of my jelly print papers to make, and I've got room for another signature here. I've actually sewn this in with the sewing machine. It seems, because it's a Singer, they say they're little workhorses and it goes right through. So there's a little idea, Melissa. If you have a little box, however small it is, you can make a little mini journal. What else have I been making? And then I made a pocket. Nothing. I don't know how, but this pocket seems to have a pocket at the back. Don't ask me what I did. The trees are budding right now in Missouri. Red buds, Bartley pear, and the, I don't know, oh, forsythias, I think that says, are bursting out. Oh, I love forsythias. If I'm right, are those the yellow ones? I might be just completely wrong. You're listening and planning your projects. Oh, Vanessa, we'll keep you company. while you plan. You do some lovely, lovely work in your journals. You posted a picture of your daffodils on Instagram. I'll have to have a look at them. Melissa has a book. Oh, you're going to work along in your book while we work together. That's lovely. Well, it's beautiful with Kimberly, and you've been preparing your veg patch, haven't you? Yes, the willowy with yellow flowers. Yeah, thank you, Janice. Yes, I love forsythias. I'll see if I can find some to bring in for next week. Yes, they grow like wildfire, don't they? Yes, so a little pocket. I don't think it's anything special. Let me just get one of my. I was literally cleaning off my gel plate and it's like some little bits of gold on there. Yes, nothing amazing. So I just folded it in half. It's not a rocket science pocket. They're just lovely for your journals or for to send in happy mail. And let's give it a lining. Make sure we see plenty of that gold. You don't want to hide that. And I just pop that lining there. And I sewed mine round on the sewing machine, but if you haven't got a sewing machine, you can just glue yours. There's a ruler. I've got quite a few wooden rulers. Some were my dad's and some were mine from when I was at school. Oh. Yes, that's it. So that just lines it. It's nothing special, this pocket. It's just you fold it over like that, and then I'm putting that in there as a liner. And because I don't oh no, I won't. I was going to say no, I will use that. So yes, I just go round that, and you can make like a little pocket at the bottom as well. That's what I like to do. Fold that over and that will get stitched on. Oh, that's how I got the pocket at the back, by making it longer. So literally nothing amazing here, but just happy, gentle crafting, I think. There we are, just like that. So you've got a pocket there and a pocket there. So when that comes together with glue, and you can stick your, I've left the tassels on because I think it quite goes with the theme. Let's now stick that pocket down. It's lovely to have the wooden rulers. One of the ones that I found, it had my, I've been, you know, when you're a child, you practice your signature. I got my class, the class I was in, and my name. It's so sweet. There's Beth. Good morning, Beth. Beth and Rebecca coming together. Good morning, Beth and Rebecca, streaming buddies. And Teresa's been here. Teresa's been streaming with Beth too. Oh, so nice to see you. Is Joe there too? Oh, Beth's got sleepy eyes. Well, you can close your eyes and listen. Oh yes, go on the replay, Deb. I always have to catch up on some of Beth's stream because I go to sleep. Look, you see, there's lovely Marty bringing you a coffee for your sleepy eyes. And there we are. So it's a pocket and with a flower, and that's going to make lovely happy mail, and it's nice and flat, so it can go in a lovely one envelope happy mail, or it will be lovely in your journal. So literally an idea, but I have brought some threads into the idea as well. So we've done our pocket and our little journal. If you've just come in, I'm using my Gelli prints. Now, I think it was Tuesday. I was in a little FaceTime with Beth, and Beth saw the desk here. It was just covered in all the Gelli prints. I was just having so much fun. Becca, so nice to see you. I've got Becca L in the chat as well. We've got Rebecca, we've got Becky Waters, Becky and Becky, Aunt Bex, and Becca. Good morning. So nice to see you. Oh, what else have I been making? So then I thought, these are all the little pieces of ephemera that you can make with your Gelli prints if you want to. Yeah, they make great backgrounds as well, and painty paper for your collages. And another idea that nothing new. I've been making some paper buttons. So they're made with my painty paper, and I did some shiny embossing on them as well. And then I went round them in black pen, and then I put some thread through them as well. So there's those little buttons. These tulips aren't from my garden, no, they're from Lidl. A little treat for the craft room. I think it's lovely to have them around to inspire us. Yes. You're off to work, Patty. You take care. And I'm so glad that that you were able to join us live. Have a great week. You have a great week too. Yes, yes. So get some old scrapbook paper, or I've got some card as well that I've got from packaging. You can use that. While I was embossing the buttons, I also made myself some tiny, I always think when I get the embossing out, I do extra. I don't know what it is about doing the embossing. I don't seem to do it that often. Thank you, Beth dear. Beth loves buttons. Doesn't everybody love buttons? So I just did some little spare pieces of embossing on all the little scraps of paper, and these will go in collages. So for the buttons, some people have got a round, they could be any size, 1 centimetre, an inch punch. Use what you have. I am saying that because I'm looking, here's the glue. This is how I do mine. Good many size. So it literally, this isn't, nothing I'm doing today is rocket science. I'm sort of I'm in that zone. I have a car full of bits from my mum and dad's, and I have a hallway full, and when I come to do my craft, it's, and things like the macrame plant pot fell from the ceiling today, and it's sort of like this morning, and there's soil everywhere. And I know it's not a great big deal, but it's so lovely just to have some, I'm going to call them gentle crafts, just some gentle crafts on the go. And they're great to have a stock of these things, especially if you're making journals to give or to sell, or you want to make happy mail. So it's always lovely to have some bits and pieces. So find another piece of, I like this bit, and I'm going to go right to the corner. So let's fetch my glue. Thank you. You had some in your garden last year, but the squirrels ate the bulbs. Oh no, this year. Quite often, even if it's not for the squirrels, sometimes tulips aren't like daffodils. They're a little bit more temperamental. They don't come back. So I'm trying to use holding it up to the light. So I'm just taking it to that corner. So I'm not going to waste. Joe, I've literally just thought of that. I'm just going to write that down. I think it's, yes, in these times, I think it's, we don't want our crafts to be stressful or feel we have to do them. Yes. Oh, Candy, good to see you. Good to see you. And then I'm just going to go around here like this. There we are. And it really does make a difference if you, or I think you can do them, you could do heart-shaped buttons, couldn't you? Or yeah, any shape. And I've got one of these little tools. This is a vintage one from my parents. I'm looking for that phone that I use. I've also got Ben's Dremel, but of course I just didn't bother to get the Dremel out. A Dremel is, for anybody that doesn't know tool talk, I'll use this sponge. Can't find, oh, here it is. A Dremel is like a tiny drill set. Gorgeous. Ben bought it, but he left it here when he moved house. He's storing it here. So I do use that. Ruth, good morning. Nice to see you. So I'm just using this. I think it's called an awl. And this is what my mum used years ago when she did leather work. There you go. It's just a bit of packaging. It's a bit, because I haven't used a Dremel, it's a bit rough at the back, but you're probably going to stick it down anyway. But I've got a little file here. That's organised. Oh. Malaya says, your crafting is anything, you're manhandling books. Oh my goodness. Right. You're harvesting. So let's put, it really just brings it to life. And of course, it's a little bit off center, but never mind. And then I go round it with, you can go around it with any color. I think it would be nice to go around it with gold paint. Oh, this one I went round with the embossing. There's Kathy. Ah, you're cleaning your desk. That was inspired by Mary. Yes. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, you're actually washing it down. That's amazing. You've obviously had a good tidy up. I have a good tidy up ready for streaming, because I don't tidy up. I don't tidy up during the week. I just play. It just all piles up and piles up. If you, on the edge, the cardboard is white. So with whatever colour you're choosing, if you go around it like this, and I'm sure all of you, Laura came into Mary's chat today and said that she was making paper beads. And that was her way of relaxing, and that would be a lovely thing to do. Oh, Kathy says, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you, Kathy. And I loved your tag journal. When did I watch that video? Was that this morning or yesterday? Really lovely, really lovely. Pansies do have cute faces. I love pansies. We'll have to see if we can get some in a little pot on the desk. Yes, I love them too. And it's like they're smiling at us. Yeah, I like that. I'm just threading the button. Oh, Angela, I know, seriously. Maybe I should keep it real, but it would be very hard for me to stream because I literally wouldn't be able to find anything. Although maybe, Janet, keep it real because, yeah, throughout the week it just gets progressively piled up as and this isn't the only place I craft on the go as well, in the bedroom and in the lounge and oh dear. I'm going off again. I'm driving over again to my parents' house later, and I'll be taking my crochet with me when I go. Is it your bingo tonight, Kathy? Oh, I can leave a link. Oh, somebody can put a link in. I can leave a link in the chat. Kathy plays bingo. I thought that was only on once a month, but it might be more. Let me know. Yeah, Barbara, seriously, I'm going to have to put it out of her reach. She just won't take her eyes off that lint bunny. I know. Oh, would pansies were your grandma's favourite? Oh, that's lovely. That's so they have a special place in your heart, Janet. Yes, and that's the same for Laura Jersey as well. Yes, I think it was her grandma and pansies. So literally, and I put some thread. So let's pop a button, a homemade button on here as well. Where can I put that? I'll put that up the top. Oh, it's every Monday. Do excuse me. Sorry, Kathy, I can't join you because it's literally in the middle of my night. Otherwise, I would. We'll have a link. Janice has put a link there. Hop over this evening. I'm not quite sure what time. And see. Go play bingo with Kathy. That's fantastic. Christina, how are you and how's the family? Oh, just popping in to say good night. Been thinking about you, Christina, and the family. I do hope everybody's well and recovering. So nice to see you. Night night. Sleep tight. Christina's from Australia, so it's sort of on the east coast, so it's probably about, I don't know, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So you take care, Christina. And we watch each other's replays, don't we? I love it. Thank you, Kathy. There's Kathy's bingo link. Do join. That would be fun. So there we are. So that's just a little bit of. There's the button. So these are things that I've made out of the Happy Mail, but I mean out of the Gelli prints. But seriously, just look at them and enjoy them. Don't want to put you under any pressure that you have to make something, because it's art. When we're doing our Gelli prints, it's art for art's sake. And the title of our stream today is "It Takes Courage to Be Creative." That was on, I think that's a quote by Picasso, I believe, and that was on Laurie Paint Girlie's stream. So when we are doing our Gelli printing or scraping paint, as I know Malaya and Kimberly like to do, we're just doing it for the sheer joy. Marty's getting ready. Oh, just for the sheer joy of creating, and then they're just there for you to look through. I've been making. I don't think Jennifer's here. Not quite sure what internet Jennifer's got at the moment. So I'm making her out of the Girl Scout. I'm going to make a flow journal. I've been collecting papers to make her a flow journal. Oh, Janice, yes. Janice, I was going to ask you. You went back to work, but you're very sore still, and but you still got back into work. I thought you did last week from something you'd said out to somebody in chat. You take care, Janice. Yeah, we might catch up. You've got some chocolate because Barbara can't look at the screen anymore. It's just all too much, isn't it? It's all too much. Let's choose some of these lovely papers. So if you're making a flow journal for somebody, I think they would like to receive some of your painting papers. I'm putting the teal in because I know Jennifer likes teal. There we are. So yes, they're great to put inside somebody's flow journal. I'll be sorting all these out. And look, I sewed in some of my scrappy patch, scrap patch quilting into the box. And remember to do the tassel, the tie. I've put it in upside down. There's a cat and it's upside down. I don't know whether just to go with the flow. The poor little cat's upside down. I think I'll just go with the flow. It's a flow journal after all, but I need to put other things in pockets, and I will be collecting papers. That reminds me to put some of these teal papers here for Jennifer. Pop that there. There. Right. Let's pack these away now. But I might be using them when we do our prompts. You never know. I'll pop these. Where should I put these? Ephemera and bits. And see, this is how the desk gets piled up. If you've got little bits and pieces left behind, you can make ruffles. You can either glue them or take them to the machine. So just ruffle up the paper. So, or they make nice borders. So we're not wasting any of our precious paint. That's nice. That can go in an envelope. There, ready for Happy Mail. I just have to keep things quite light and under 5 millimeters. Pop that there. Look at that, having a little tidy up of the desk. That's only because I need this space. Right. What have I been up to? What have I been up to? Let me show you. When I was... This is my country diary of an Edwardian lady. I've had these before and I've given them away, but this is my actual copy from my childhood home. So I must have got this. Was it in the 70s when this came out? I'm not sure. It's got a page ripped out in the front, so I'm not even sure. It's got some pages that have been ripped out, so I'm just going to go with that. So let's see, March, April, but this was in a cupboard, and I didn't know it still existed. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and look at the gorgeous writing she did. April, and she's got like little pixies. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, April derives from the Greek word for opening. Oh, that's amazing. I just wanted to show you though, I was flicking through April and I was walking, Freddie and I were walking up in the woods behind Ben's, and underneath the trees there were these little white flowers they call wood anemones, and they were like a carpet. Oh dear, oh Malaya, you're going to get buried in books. Oh dear. Aren't they beautiful illustrations? The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. There's a copy of this flying all the way over to Sana. She won it in a prize here on my Streamiversary, 1 year Streamiversary. Mrs. Gigi picked a number for her. And it got sent back. That was last June. It got sent back, and I a couple of weeks ago, and I sent it back to her. So Sana will be getting a copy. So little wood anemones, delicate flowers. You can barely see them, but when they're clumped all together, a carpet full. Absolutely beautiful. Is that Laura? Are you saying hi to Laura? Hi, Laura. Nice to see you. Oh, always nice to see you. Let me, at this point, just before we have our snack, there she is. Hi, Laura. Nice to see you. Oh, come on in. And I hope you've got your lovely warm beverage with you and we can relax together. Oh, don't worry about typos. Beth calls them typanese. We love it. Oh, a flower community. Yes, Marilyn, we do love our flowers, don't we? So let me show you some of the things that have arrived, and then we'll have our little snack time. Look at this beautiful, beautiful postcard. Isn't it wonderful? Such textures. It's a fabric postcard. Can you see the little owl there? It's a beautiful book from the 70s, isn't it, Pam? Do you remember it coming out in the 70s? I think, was it published by Marks and Spencer's, or was the later ones, were the later ones published by them? Yes. It is a beautiful book. I used to look at that for hours. I don't know how old I was. I was probably a teenager. I used to look at it for hours, and I used to draw the birds and the flowers with my crayons, and yeah. And this is from Mary Sellers. Isn't it wonderful? And she says she also likes to watch, on the back she says she likes to watch Becky's videos. So this is inspired by Becky's fabric postcards. Now, what I love about this is, and I'm going to be doing some of this, doesn't this look absolutely gorgeously relaxing? The fabric pieces are glued down, and I think it was Beth on her stream. No, it was Rebecca from Create with Becca. She was gluing fabric down. Now that, I think Laura's done that before. Very relaxing, and it gives such a lovely texture. So I'm going to leave that up there. It's not going to go in my journal yet, because I think that's something that I would like to do. Thank you very much, Miriam. Very much appreciate that. I really do. There's Chris. Good morning, Chris. So nice to see you. Just in time for a nice snack. What have I got? What have we got? Should we sort Freddie? Freddie, is he? He heard his name. He heard your name. He's usually a little bit more alert. It is a beautiful postcard, isn't it? And Mary, I hope that you hear these compliments if you're watching the replay or gently listening in the background. It's lovely. I love it. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. I'll pop it there, and then we can still all see it. You're going to try and make it to bingo? It is at 7, but that means it's 11 o'clock here, and probably I'll be asleep. I'll be in High Wycombe asleep. There's Lala. Good morning, Lala. So nice to see you. Oh, it was so nice to see you, Lala. when you visited Lizzie. Oh, that was fun. I loved it. I loved it. Hmm. Oh, you pick 5 numbers and play those all night. Oh, that does sound fun. It does sound a lot of fun. Right, let's get a cup of tea. It's time. We're all just gathered. Oh, I love this. We are here, and it's this to me is like keeping it real, because you're around the house and the first thing I'd be doing is getting you a drink and getting you something to eat, and I just love it. I just love it. Let me tell you why I appreciate it more than ever. Oh dear. I've gone back to doing my voluntary work. I was telling Laura, and that it's just for a little while, and it's to it's a charity shop, and it's crisis. It's crisis. They work with the homeless. Just a little modest slice, maybe. It's like Easter cake. Where is it? It's the recipe is from Becky. I'm wandering around here now. Where did I put it, Becky? This is crumb cake. This is an American recipe. Oh, I put it somewhere, Becky. The recipe. It will be safe. It will be safe. It's actually got some jelly printing on the back of the paper. It's somewhere. It's American crumb cake. Oh, you're starting on Thursday. Oh. And you would call it a charity shop if you were British. Yes. There we are. This is my crumb cake, and I put my own little twist on it by putting some. There's various recipes I was looking online as well. So thank you, Aunt Bex, for sending me the recipe. It's a lemon cake. I'm sure you grew up with having crumb cake. Have I said it right? If I could find the recipe, I put it somewhere. You know when you put things somewhere, you all know that, don't you? American crumb cake. Oh, well. And I'm calling it my Easter cake. Let me just remove that from because I can't see. There we are. Yes. I'll pop that there. First things first, most importantly, let's get Freddie his snack. I'll probably find it when I show you that pile of things over there. I will probably find it. Oh, look, what have you got? You've got these, but you weren't keen on these houses. Do you want fish? He likes to have a snack with us. Fetch your pets a snack. They probably think at this time, there's Aunt Becky. The recipe was for crunch cake. Yeah, that's it, crunch cake. I'm saying it wrong. Thank you. I have got it somewhere. I'm going to put it in my spring journal that we're making together, Becky. It's here somewhere. It will turn up when I'm doing my show and tell. It'll probably turn up. So thank you so much for the recipe. And it was found the recipe in Scott's aunt and uncle's when clearing their house. And when I looked up the recipe online, it's a very popular cake, and it's very similar to the cake we call lemon drizzle cake. I put a buttercream inside it. It's got a little house biscuit there. Right, let me wash my hands. Here, let me just get this out. Let me just wash my hands. Here. He's crunching away, and then he'll have a little drink. He likes a little biscuit and a cup of tea, doesn't he? So thank you for sending me that recipe. And it said for snack time on it, didn't it? Oh, I should have taken a picture of this. Oh, hello, Freddie. Come to say hi to everybody. Oh, that's my cake, and I've got tea. I poured myself a cup of tea. Yes, crunch cake. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Let me write that down. But I have got the recipe somewhere on this desk. Crunch cake. Wonderful. I love it. It might have even got in with the painting papers. No. It's very discombobulating when you can't find things, isn't it? I felt for Carol when she couldn't find her scroll the other day. Lala's having a visit. You visited Lizzie and now you're having a visit. Yes, you've come for tea and cake. I love that. Let me show you what tea I'm having. I'm having Yorkshire tea, and it's called tea and biscuits, and it's malt. It's like the same as I had with the owl on the packet, but this one's got malty flavouring in, so it smells like a biscuit. It's really nice. It's very delicious. So that's the tea I'm drinking at the moment, and of course it's black tea, but this is the British way of doing it. I'm putting milk in. I'm going to put this over here on my mug rugs. I'm going to eat that cake when I finish streaming. When I finish streaming, I'm put Rebecca on and I'm eating cake, and I'll put that there though. Let me show you the stitches. We've been doing more stitches with Becky. We'll just have a little show and tell. What's everybody else been up to? Thanks, Lala. Oh, what's everybody else been up to? This is the stitch we've been doing. It's made it a little bit wavy at the top, but it's very nice. I can't even think what it's, caramel cone, but I love doing the shell stitch. I think we're on week 17 now, but Becky has a playlist, and I will put that in the links down below, and people contact me as well and ask me, and I let them know, because you can mix and match. So that's how big long mine is now, and that's how wide it is. So I think we've got a few more stitches to go, but it's such lovely textures. And everybody's is always so different. Caramel cone was week 17. So I've got wavy caramel cone stitch here. I'm enjoying that. Angela, hi Angela. Angela has coffee with crispy crunch creamer. Oh, and it's delicious. Oh, like yes, like a flavouring. Oh, that sounds delicious. You're working on Lizzie's challenge. Remind me, gently remind me what Lizzie's challenge is this month. Gently remind me. Here's all the stuff for my spring journal. I just collect all this. Becky's doing a spring journal. So these are things that I'm collecting. So one of Barbara's hearts to go in there. A kind word is like a spring day. Just collecting things. This is just an idea. It's interesting to know what's on people's desks and how they organise things. So that's literally just like that. Should be in a box, I suppose, but it's not. Before we dive in, let me just show. Now, normally I get people's happy mail off very quickly, but Melissa, I don't know whether Melissa's here yet, but Melissa won the fabric flow last week, and I just thought you might get a little bit of joy just to see what I'm slow, sending it off because I needed, when Melissa won, I thought, oh, I need to change this. It needs to be something, you know, that I know Melissa will love. So I managed to, I had to send off because I didn't have anything like this. I got some, as you know, our lovely Melissa loves horses, so I got some carousel ribbon, little horses on a carousel, and I managed to get a little offcut on eBay of horse fabric. So I thought, oh, you might like to see this just before it goes off. So it goes large letter. I have to open it out and flatten it. So I've adapted it. I put the carousel ribbon on it. You did a video on that. You started a new chunky junkie, didn't you? And you've got a new video coming out on Thursday. You're enjoying using it. It's great. That's lovely. Oh, cardboard colour fibre button, vintage image for the 1st of May. Make something out of all of that. Oh, she gave you prompts. Cardboard, coloured fibre and buttons. Oh, okay. Fantastic. Thank you, Janet. That totally must have totally gone over my head. And then I made some little, it's the fabric zine. I made little pockets. On the little pockets, I put some horses on them. So there's some little tabs. I know, Marilyn, I think she's going to love this because she loves horses. Do you love the carousels as well? And so each little tab that comes up has a different horse. I picked a fabric that had different horses on. There we are. That's it. Pop that down there. Yeah, just the same really. Oh, and I put a horse inside. So I didn't make it a pin cushion. I thought it's probably nice for Melissa to have these tags, and she can do some sewing on it too. I thought, oh, she loves horses, so let's do that. You're going to take the fur baby out for a walk, Lala. See you in a minute. Oh, Marty's going. You take care. Marty, is that another appointment that you've got to go to? So nice that we can share this time together, Marty. It's really lovely. It's a real privilege to share this time together. I love it. We love our Monday. So there's a spare horse there. So that's for lovely Melissa. Pop that in there like that. And then wrap it up. And then that's flat enough to go as a large letter. I should put the ribbon round. Oh, thank you. Thank you. There we are. I think she'll like that. I'm going to pop that. I'm going to pop that over there because I'm probably going to. And there's all. I'm always collecting pictures of horses for Melissa, so that's in there. Oh, I could put that on the front. I think I'm going to decorate this when we come to do our fronts. And got one more thing to show you here. Got the lovely Easter ATC. Isn't that gorgeous? That's from all the way from France, from Sylvia. Isn't that lovely? Oh, Kimberly, thank you, dear. Isn't that lovely? A piece of netting and some eggs and a little bunny. And this is painty paper or jelly printing. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? They make gorgeous backgrounds. Oh, Sylvia, I think she'll like that. Thank you, Sylvia. That's a lovely ATC. That really is. I'm popping it there for inspiration. And this gorgeous card. Thank you so much. I can see your gorgeous background there. Thank you very much. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, thank you. Very textured. Oh, and in there, thank you, Sylvia, is how lovely. It's a little fairy. I think it's a little fairy. Let's print that off now, shall we? Let's see. I didn't open it. I thought, oh, I'll open that when everybody's here. I'll save the tape. We won't waste any. Oh, Sweet Melissa, that's your favourite Allman Brothers song. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Is that, do you know, we had some music in here last week. Some music doesn't make it across the pond. And when Barbara sent me the songs I hadn't heard of, them. I don't. Sweet Melissa, is that a song? How lovely. And I haven't even heard of the Allman Brothers. I'm probably saying that wrong. Oh, isn't that a gorgeous little stamp? Sweet Ellen. How lovely. That piece of paper will go in my spring journal. Oh, yes. Let's pop some. Let's print it, shall we? Let's find some paper. How lovely. I'm not quite sure how inky this is. Oh, we'll put it on the front of Melissa's envelope. Don't worry, this might not be very, oh, that isn't very inky. Let's choose another colour. The album is called Eat a Peach. Well, there you go, you learn something. Anyone else heard of that album? How wonderful. We always end up with a little bit of music as well. We like to share our food and our art and our music. How lovely. Let's put some ink on this and let's print off with her. These might not be very juicy. I need to top them up. There's Gail. Gail, good morning. So lovely to see you. Well-known band and album from way back. Wow. You recognise them. Oh, I haven't done it properly. What am I like? I've done the back of it. I've done a nice silhouette. I did the back of it. What am I? No, seriously, what am I like? Did you see what I was doing? Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear. You've got all his solo stuff. Oh, back from the 70s. What was I listening to in the 70s? Some American things came over here. I was into Donny Osmond and the Cassidys. Where's Fred? Oh, he's sat over there by the heater. It's right over there. Don't worry, I'll bring him back when it's Oh, and there's something here that's tiny, tiny, tiny. How wonderful. Let's put this down. I probably need to put it on a block. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? And put the feather. Oh, it's a little bird. That is so cute. Oh, gorgeous. Isn't she lovely? Thanks, Sylvia. She is delightful. Now let's find that bit of perspex so I can put her back on. And now I can't find it because I don't want to lose her. No. Oh, for goodness sake. What am I like? Well, I'll have to put it there and hope for the best. Yes. Your brother worked with Donny Osmond in the 90s. Really? Oh, wow. Gosh. Oh, dear. Yeah, so some artists make it over the pond and others don't. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh. Barbara's looking at the cake now. I didn't bring a cake fork in, so I can't even eat any. I don't want to use my painty fingers with the cake. Right, I even like the smell of that tea. I do love that stamp. Oh, here it is. Look here. That I feel a lot happier now that I can put her on there. Isn't she gorgeous? I shall be using her. I love her. Oh, that would be nice, Melissa. For making ATCs. How lovely. That's my book. Am I going to work in that? No, I'm going to do this envelope. I'm making an envelope for you, Melissa, with my prompts this week. Let's get some prompts out. Now, you don't have to join in if you don't want to. Absolutely no pressure. There we are. May as well make 2 envelopes while I'm at it. There we are. Let's pick out some prompts. Heather, good afternoon. So nice to see you. It's nice that you're back home now and you've got the puppy. And are you really busy? Gosh, you must be. I'm trying to delve in. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I'm trying to do them randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Melissa, Beth can help you with that. But when you're sending mail overseas, there's no pressure to do that, Melissa. It has to be very light, not weigh very much, and it has to be very thin. So not very much. Not that way, quite thin that way, Melissa dear. Kat, good morning. An extra special Monday. Do you know that's one pun I don't think we have had, is it, Barbara? Barbara is our in-house pun specialist, and Teresa was coming in with one. It is an extra special Monday. We've got eggs to share, plenty chocolate to go round. Oh, nice to see you. Lala says the dogs are all fed and watered and walked. Welcome back, Lala. Let's have a prompt, shall we? These prompts are literally just to help us art together, or just relax, just listen. And what I'm doing is I'm sitting myself back. Wherever you're sat, make sure you're sat comfortably with your back in the chair, because sometimes we don't realize we're tense. We're just sort of on the edge of our chairs. We just make sure we just take a nice breath as well. There we are. It's lovely to be together. What have we got here? Ooh, I love this page. Love hearts collage. How lovely. Oh, interesting. Have we had that one recently? I'm not sure. A face. A face. So it can be any face. Oh, interesting. Anything with a face. Well, yeah. Oh gosh. So I think I'm doing a Melissa envelope. So I'm going to just do a little background first. And then I'm going to come in with a face. Interesting. Also, earlier on, I was just explaining why this and getting together with everybody is just so special. And I was reminded when I went for I interrupted myself, didn't I? My voluntary job on Friday, because I went there. I go downstairs and I helped a while back I was making things out of recycled clothes for them, but at the moment they just want things sorted out, so I've been sorting out the clothes downstairs for them. But this time when I went, she said to me, oh, could you be upstairs please, because we need the help upstairs. And I said, oh, unfortunately I can't because of my head injury. I'm not able to be in, I can't be with lots of people where there's lots of noise and people talking to me, because I can't actually, if I don't know people, I can't tell what they're saying, basically. I can't formulate what people are saying. And so I went downstairs, but I'm an utter extrovert. As I went downstairs and I was steaming the clothes, so it was fantastic to be able to do that. And I was listening to videos as I was doing it, PM Studios and Kathy and Laura. I was listening to some videos, but that's what made me appreciate. Hi Teresa, so nice to see you. Come on in. That's what made me appreciate this time I have with you on a Monday, that because I am an extrovert, you know, it's lovely, we're all together and I'm in a room and I'm crowded with people, and because it's written down, I'm understanding what you're all saying to me. It's amazing. So that's what I want. Oh, face. That's what I wanted to share with you. So that, yes, so I really appreciate everybody. And we're all on a journey, and we're all coming from different places, aren't we? We're all on a journey. And we're on that journey together. I'm looking for a face now. Gosh, there's some lovely faces here. Some people might have a face stencil. I was trying to create it. Oh, I love it when you're walking through stuff. I found some more horses to put in Melissa's Happy Mail. Super. Oh, thank you, Dixie. Yeah. Oh, thank you. No, I do. I love being with people, and it's so lovely. But it's because I live in my own little world, really, and the people around me that speak to me, they know me, and I know their voices, and they get it when I'm not always on the same conversation as they are. But this is just this social media now, and oh, I love that face with the purple hair. That's great. This is just great for me because we're all chatting away together. I love it. Oh, looking at all these lovely faces, and I love this. Look at the patterns here. I'm going to rip this out. Isn't that amazing? Look at all those lovely squiggly lines. I love that. And you don't have to do these in order, because you might want to put your face on later. Seriously, you don't have to do them in order. Oh, you lip read. Yes, you lip read. Yes, yes. That's true. Yes. That is so true. Yeah. There we are. So I'm just going to put these faces on here. So we're off to, Becky has got a spring journal. I'm loving these patterns. These will get in collage. A spring journal. I'll leave a link to Becky below because you're creating spring journals, aren't you, Becky? There we are. Add a face. I was thinking of just doing that stamp there because that's got a face on. Just do what makes you happy. Oh yes, Becky. Yes, yeah, that's it. We're all on a journey, aren't we, Becky? Yeah, definitely. I don't usually share that sort of thing, but I literally just wanted to say that's where I'm at, and it just made me appreciate this live chat when I can chat with you and all the lovely people that are in the background but not chatting. I know you're there, and I love that. I love that, and the replayers and the chatting in the comments section. I love that. We sometimes I like little chat, you know, where's Aunt Beck's stitch? Oh, I'm not sure, I'll find out. And yeah, I love it. It's communication. I love communication. Oh, thank you. There's Aunt Beck's link for Spring Journal. No pressure though, Becky. Right, face. Right, let's see. Oh, I absolutely love this one. Oh, I absolutely love this. This is a Lizzie quote in our prompts. Now you can write this, or it can be a picture, something that makes you feel this. A Lizzie quote. You are stronger than you know. And if you watch videos of Lizzie, which I've been doing for a very long time, and at the end she reads from a book, and it's sometimes the book, you are stronger than you know. And I thought that would be a great prompt for you to write or put a symbol. I would like you to know that today. Hi Zena, you've come in at just the right moment, because it's a prompt game, but this one is you are stronger than you know, and that's fantastic. Kristin doesn't like crowds of people. Oh yes, it's so true, isn't it, Kristin? I know. Yeah, it is true. What? Oh, you are stronger than you know. Let's do some writing on a piece of paper here. And this is what Becky's been doing. She's been writing, but on a wave. When I fit it all in, and I can colour this in actually later. I don't know where my little pencil case is. I think I've got some lovely pens that I can use this. You are, but it might be a symbol, because I know when I see a rainbow, that reminds me for myself, and when I'm thinking of you friends in the box, I think that's what I'm thinking when I see that rainbow. You are stronger than you know. So thank you, Lizzie, for that inspiration. You are. And you can tell I'm going to be doing this writing, and I'm going to be putting it in here, but I might add it at the end. You are, because I'll be cutting this out, but I will be. See, this is great. We're using We're using our painty papers, aren't we? I need to write it smaller, maybe. You are stronger. But I need to give you another prompt, probably. Let me just look at the rhythm of the stream. Maybe, yeah. Oh, I just got so in the zone there. I think I've missed quite a lot of chat. I do apologise. Gail doesn't either. Your mum said that even as a baby, you'd freak out a bit if you were around a lot of people. Oh, yes, yeah. Perfectly understandable. Yeah, perfectly understandable. Strong. Could spell it right. Strong. This is a good way to journal. Strong. It's not easy to G. See, now I'm getting in the zone. Oh, I didn't go quite to the line then. Strong E. This is obviously a challenge to me to spell something out. There you go. You are stronger, and I'm going to put that on, and I'll put then you know. I will be colouring that in, maybe in rainbow colours. That's lovely. I'll put my writing there. So that was very special to get that. Heather, how's the puppy? Oh, how's your little puppy? I'm trying to think your puppy's name now. No, it's gone. Oh. Ooh, it's a magazine. It's a magazine, page 34. Right, let's get a magazine out. Shall I use this Vogue magazine? I think Melissa would like that. 34. It's at the beginning they don't have one. Oh, I can't. I know I can't count. No, I can't do that. I can't. No, not when I'm chatting to you guys. Let's just get another magazine and see if I can find a page 34. Country living. Ah. Oh, Zena. Yes, it's crumb cake. It's an American recipe from Aunt Beck's crumb cake. Has anybody else got crumb cake recipes in their family? And I've made it a little bit spring-like, the lemon and orange. Did I say 34? Page 34. Now with page 34, there's just writing. Oh, but it might be better. Oh, wow. The writing is interesting. It says, for me, there's nothing better than sitting beneath an old oak tree. It gives me a feeling of continuity with the past. Gosh, that's amazing. Trees are amazing, aren't they? Absolutely amazing. So let's grab that out. But I'm also going to, this is part of an oak tree here. So I'm just going to pull that out too. Pop that there and rest that on top of the bin. So that's Melissa's envelope, and she's got the "You Are Stronger Than You Know" coming on there. And on this envelope, I'm going to come in with, it's hard to know which is upside down, with this beautiful oak trees. This is, oh, do you know, I find making envelopes so relaxing. Oh, you had to help your house guest. Oh, I missed that. House guest. What prompt was after face? Oh, now, let me have a look for you. And there's Violet. Good morning, lovely Violet. While I was looking down at my writing, did I miss anybody coming in? If you came in and I've missed you, I really don't want to miss you. If you've got the energy, emotional energy, do just type in again, especially in caps, maybe. If you, yeah. Oh dear. That's it. I'll pop that there in the bin. You're going to post the recipe. Oh, thank you, Aunt Bex. And I will be able to show it next week, hopefully in my spring journal, because I've put it somewhere. We all have that, don't we, where we put things somewhere. And then I'm going to tear this quote out. So these are oak leaves. In fact, that's just grass. I'm going to take that bit off there and see if there's any more oak leaves on page 34. Let me see. Oh, you asked the prompts. I do apologise, Rebecca dear. Sorry. You've got face and the quote, you are stronger than you know. And something from page 34. Maybe I'm being slightly slow this week. Am I? I don't know. We're just enjoying being with one another, really, aren't we? And it's nice to do things when we get together, whether it's a little bit of gluing or painting or sewing or crochet. We all bring our own bits and pieces, don't we? I'm bringing these oak leaves here. And then I'm going to put this little, is that okay? Did you get that? Barb, good morning, Barb. So nice to see you. So nice to see you. I'm new to your channel, Barbara. And what a storyteller you are. What a storyteller. I had you on almost like a podcast. I was the phone was on the driver's seat, and you were sharing your story about the margaritas. And seriously, when you, I mean, it was such a deep and moving, amazingly affirming story. But when you delivered the punchline and you said, I was driving and I'm not looking at the phone at all because it's just over there, but it's on like a radio. And I went, no, I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Oh dear. Thanks for sharing that with us, Barbara. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to put that there. I'll probably jelly plate on that. And I'm going to put that lovely saying on that envelope too. It says, for me, there's nothing better than sitting beneath an old oak tree. It gives me a feeling of continuity with the past. How amazing. How amazing is that? Oh, thank you, Lala. So nice. So nice. Oh. Barbara says she has loads of has loads of stories. Oh, they're beginning to come back up from the depths. Oh, it's lovely. We go through different phases of maybe contemplation, and yes, stories, and yeah, all come up to the surface. Yeah, and it's lovely that you share those. Yeah, I'm just going to put that on there so you can see that the jelly printing, it's nothing special. It's quite murky really, but I think it just They just add a background. That's all I can say. They just add a bit of background. I'm going to rip that off there. That was on Gelli paper. And I'm going to put that on there on that envelope. Sometimes things look a little bit of a hot mess, but it's amazing how you can bring them round with doing a bit of doodling on them. I was looking for glue. Oh, there. Sherry, good morning. Ah. Oh, are you here but going? You're going to go and get some groceries? Yeah, yeah. Nice to see you, Sherry. Sherry's up in Canada with oh, before I get it before it hits. You mean, I know you've got the snow coming, so you're going off to get more groceries. Yeah. Gosh, I hope it doesn't, for your sake. You keep safe up there in Canada, definitely. I'm just peeling this back again. Sometimes when you're doing prompts, it's if you just tack them down and then you can bring them up so you can layer things. Nothing amazing, but sometimes just a glue stick and a magazine is just so relaxing. Oh, you're talking about craft and chat, Rebecca, Aunt Bex. It's lovely. We have so many Beckys and Rebeccas. I love that. I love that. So what have I got? You are stronger than you know. I've got that as our quote. What else have we got? A vintage photo. A vintage photo. Now you can have a real one, or was that 20? Yes, that was a 2022 prompt. Let's go. I'm going to go and have a look in the magazine, see if I can. But sometimes the Q magazine has. Let me have a look. Sometimes the Q magazine has vintage photos, or you might have some real ones. Or you could use vintage photo ink. Oh yes, that's right. Yes, yes. Just, yeah, it's just a case of we're together, isn't it? Yeah. It's Colin. Thank you, Colin. Oh gosh, there are vintage photos in it. Thanks, Colin. Oh gosh, these are gorgeous. Look at these trees. This is gorgeous. The warmth of the afternoon. Vintage photos at Kew. I have some photographs of it's botanical gardens in London. I have some photographs of vintage photographs of myself and my parents at Kew, because I am vintage. Oh dear. Look at that beautiful vintage photo of the family. Look at him. He's got his straw boater hat on. And they're having a little picnic. Isn't it amazing? Generations of people have sat in the gardens. I sat there and then I took my children there. It's amazing. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, the writer Virginia Woolf drew much inspiration from Kew Gardens, botanical wonders and striking vistas. Oh, how lovely. That's a picture of Virginia Woolf and her dog. Isn't that gorgeous? So yes, vintage photograph, if you can find one. How lovely. Have I got room on that envelope for this vintage photo? Maybe I have. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm just going to rip it. For me, when I'm relaxing, it doesn't pay for me to think too much. I just go with it. Yeah, just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Becky Waters. Becky says, we're hoping for more snow here in the west. Without it, we will be a summer of wildfires. Oh, you need that to, yeah. Oh, that is lovely. Absolutely lovely. It does cover up some of the green, but that's fine. It's layers. It's layers. That's true. It provides the moisture that you'll need. And you definitely don't want that, do you, Becky? How lovely. I love that saying. The warmth of the afternoon. How lovely. How beautiful. And I'll oh, look at that as well. I will leave that magazine for another day. Beautiful. Hyacinths and peonies. No, is that a camellia? And narcissi, daffodil, like daffodils. Beautiful. Right, let's pop that there. Let's put that one on top of the bin. Right, have we got two more? Two more. I'm being slow. We've had that one recently. Paper doll. We've had that one. We've had that one this year. This is when Janet says, no, we've got to mix it up. Because you'll be thinking, no, we've done that one, we've done that one. I usually put, did you hear me? I put them in the drawer behind me. Oh, we've had this one before. Oh no, 2023, 22. We've had that one as well. We've had that one. Look at me, I'm having a sort out, okay? Sorry, while I have a sort out. I shouldn't put them back in. There we are. Oh no, this is a funny one. I don't know. Oh no, this is where my prompts get really funny, but I'm going to leave it in. It says add a bagel. Well, how funny. I have to add a cup of tea and a bagel. Yes, let's add a cup of tea and a bagel. And who said that? I'm not sure. Where I get these things from people's stream when they're doing things. Have I got a bagel stamp? I know I've got a donut stamp, but we need a cup of tea first, surely. They're on their little picnic, and I think that's it. They're going to have a nice cup of tea and a bagel. Well, how funny. If you want an alternative and you don't want bagel as a prompt, I know, Becky. Crazy, it's crazy mixed up Monday. I know. Let's have a nice cup of tea. Look, they're having that. Yes, definitely. Oh, definitely. And then that's the cup of tea. How lovely. It's going to come round like that. We need to put some tea in there. Anyone pouring tea out at the moment? Let's have some copper coloured tea in there. Oh, lovely. Gosh, that's a real builder's cup of tea, that is. I love that. Right. A donut or a bagel. Let me have a look. The prompt is bagel. Oh dear. I'll allow that one. That one can go in. I love that. Have I? Oh yes, I have. Can a ring donut? I know it's not quite the same. It's like use what you have. You're doing. Becky's quiet because she's doing quilt blocks. We understand completely. I love the fact that you're crafting away. Let's just get some of the. See, I'm not wasting anything. That's some deli paper, and I've just wiped off the white. Let's find a ring donut. This is on my. When I made for Katie Cat a little coffee journal, I got these little. What do you call them? Stamp set. I think I made it out of an old coffee the thing that comes round the coffee. Oh, what fun! Let's add a donut. Slice some strawberries and add it to the bagel and cream cheese. That sounds delicious. But I know what you're having for lunch today, Becky. You're having ham salad. Because I was there. I was using, oh, that's fun. I was using Mary's screen and I was getting myself ready here and walking Freddie. Mary's Freddie. This morning I was using it more as a podcast. Oh, cats! That is so funny. That's like a little challenge, isn't it? I find a bagel. What you are stronger than you know. You can do it. Power through. Find a bagel. Oh dear. That's so cute. I'm going to just do 3 just because I can. Oh dear. What fun. This is such fun to be together. There we are. Oh, I will be in Rebecca's for a little while and then I'm going to be getting back on the road, back to my parents' house. There we are. Some little donuts there. I always remember when I was doing, I can't think what it was. We doing gnomes. It was on Becky's, and we did gnomes, and it was Laura who said, just look up on Google Images simple gnome or simple bagel, and it just gives you an idea, and you can draw your own if you want to, if you can't find a bagel. It's like do your own thing, chicken wing. You could be a cupcake. Oh, there's Janice tuning in from work. Nice to see that you've got this safely. You make your own bagels all the time. I see that on the British Bake Off. I would love to make bagels. They float, don't they? Oh, Barbara. And are they yeast? They have yeast in them. That is one of my things. Ben keeps wanting me to make Chelsea buns. If you look up Chelsea buns, they're gorgeous. They're like a sweet dough with raisins and sugar, and he's always saying, Chelsea buns. Oh dear. Oh, there's Renee. Good morning. Good morning, Renee. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. And there's my bagels, or I've done round donuts. I might ink over those because it's not showing up that well, but I can do that later and I'll be doodling around. What have I got? So I've got, yes, well, basically I've got a hot mess that I will be doodling on. Right, what's the last prompt? No. Oh, it says use your jelly plate. It doesn't say use jelly prints. Use your jelly plate. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, right. Okay. So my jelly plate's over there. I just scoot it off the desk because it's just been such a part of my week. Okay, I will use my jelly plate. Now, if you haven't got a jelly plate, scrape paint with you do what you usually do, scrape paint on making painting papers. Yes, I only use these prompts to remind us to use things. So if you haven't used your jelly plate for a while, it reminds you to use it again. Oh, Bob was you were doing some jelly printing on your live. just a case of playing, isn't there? I've got something left on there already. It's some bubble wrap. So I'm going to put my apron on. I'm going to be a good girl so I don't get paint on this dress. The apron is, I hope you are impressed. Hi Jasper, nice to see you. I hope you're impressed. I've actually got the apron there on the back of my chair. That's because I have been jelly printing. I think everybody's jelly printing. I want to have a go. But I did. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. No, you're right, Kat. I've already used it. You're right. You're right. Don't get it out if you don't have to. You're right. But I can't resist it. Oh, there we are. I think the key thing I'm learning is now it's going to be on the desk and it's going to stay on the desk and I'm going to be doing more jelly printing. It's probably time though. Where has this time gone? If you pop in numbers into the chat and we'll just have a little draw. I've got things I made today and a few other little bits to pop in. Just something really simple, a little happy mail. It's lovely because it reminds me, and it's just a way to choose who to send happy mail to. That's it. So if you pop a number in, you know the drill. Between 1 and 100, and it's the on or nearest under. We know the routine, don't we? We really do. Oh, Pam, you're still up. That's so lovely. And Sue, did hubby bring you your snacks, Sue? He's so good, isn't he? Oh, there's Julia. Are you quilting today, Ruth? I'd like to imagine Ruth in her lovely craft room quilting away there. I will be getting back to doing my quilting. I need a piece of paper. I could not resist that. I've got all those jelly prints. I wanted to use it. Tammy, so nice to see you. Oh, so lovely. Oh, thanks, Jasper. I used my little candle that Katie gave me. It's got a lid, and the lid's sort of got a roundness. And I noticed people had tulle. I don't know what they call it. And I thought, ooh, I'm going to use that. He brought you coffee. Oh, that is so sweet, isn't he? Oh, and what oh, I know, I put it in that basket. Yes, it's just to remind me to do things, Kat. Oh, pop numbers in for other people that aren't here. Pop a number in for your mum or your auntie, anybody, and then we can send them some happy mail. And the envelope, I'll pop some bits on it. It will cheer people up on the way too. Oh, imagine you at your sewing machine. Unfortunately, you're sitting daydreaming, but it's still early, Ruth. It's still early. I like to say that you're relaxing, Ruth. Yeah. Oh, 66 for Jughead. Freddie has sent Jughead happy mail before, hasn't he? Yes, pop a number in, do. In yourself, put one for yourself as well, and other people, just a tiny little happy mail just to say hi. Shall I stop doing? See, again, that was therapeutic. It's not a jelly plate tutorial because I don't think you have to you don't have to do it that much. It was just really relaxing. If I put it back under there, I know I found it. I can find it again. And let's see. Oh, and it did. Oh, it actually worked. There we are. Well, there you have it. Wow. Oh, I love it. It's just like a little piece of magic, isn't it? Yeah, lovely. It's quite murky, but as you can see, it doesn't matter. We can make things. We're not going to reject anything for being murky. We can use things. Oh, so lovely. Now, let me do random.org. Let me do random number. Sorry, it takes a while. Random number generator, yes. Between 1 and 100. And is everybody ready? Oh, Jasper. Oh, yes, Jasper. If you pop a number in and I just do a little giveaway, just something tiny. It's really tiny, light and thin. It's just something that's on my desk or I've been making today during the stream. Or if someone can pop a number in for Jasper, I'll wait. Because there is a little thank you. There's Janice. Janice is working and healing and helping in the chat all at the same time. You're a wonder. Number 48. So who was on? Jasper, and Jasper's got a number in for her kitty as well. That's really lovely. Oh, I love that. How nice. Oh, those pets, we love them. I'll go and get Freddie over in a minute. Who was on or nearest under? Oh, Janice put a number in for Beth as well, and I might have missed some of the things that were going on. So let me just put number 48. Who was? I rely on you too, because I don't like to touch the side because I don't want to scoop people off. So joy of joy, I got to use the actual jelly plate. Oh, the next time I could just do some jelly plating. So I'm going to continue with these. This is lovely. While I listen to Rebecca, we go to Rebecca's after this. If we want to, we get on the bus and we hop over to Rebecca's. We'll leave a link if Rebecca's ready. We might have to wait a little while. I'll be doing this, and then I will be hitting the road with my crochet over there. Oh, who was nearest? It was Heather, and so I'll send this to Heather. That's lovely. There we are. And Janice says to me, she loves owls. You are so right. I shall make a jelly plate printed owl. Yes, thank you for the reminder, Janice. Isn't it lovely? We get to know. Hi, Amanda. Hi, nice to see you. Oh, isn't it nice that we get to know one another and what we like? And that's lovely. I've written it down. And I will be going to the post office in High Wycombe, my hometown, tomorrow. So nice to see you, Amanda. I'm just about to say my goodbyes. So it's so nice. I'm going to say, first of all, I'm going to say goodbye to the replayers. Thank you so much for joining all of us here. It's a lovely chat here. And thank you to the people that have been gently listening in the background, sending you all love. And I know that sometimes life is really not that easy. But I'd like to leave you with this quote. Our quote of the stream was, "It takes courage to be creative." And now we're going to end with something that Lizzie Brewer would approve of. You are stronger than you know. Thanks, Zena. I will. I will. I'll click that and then I'll be drinking my tea, eating my cake. Yes. Night, night, Pam. Sleep tight, sleep tight. Oh, bye, Di. You take care. Oh, bye, Ruth. Absolute pleasure. Janice, heal well, heal well. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. Yes, I will. Thank you. Amanda, yes. We all need to hear that, don't we? You are stronger than you know. It's a lovely way to leave you today. Take care, everyone. Take care. I'm going to hang up the phone. I don't want to, but I will. Thanks. Thank you, Janice. Thanks, Sue. And Sherry. Sherry and Barbara up in Canada. I do hope the weather's not too bad for you. So glad you were with us, Jasper, this week. That's lovely. Take care, everyone. Oh, Freddie, you want to see Freddie? Oh my goodness, where is he? Freddie, come over and say. Oh, he's on the other chair. Oh, let me just move the camera. And let me just move the camera. I won't move him because that's not fair. Be careful, it's going to be wobbly. Hey, you take care, Violet. Sending you love. I'll hang up first. No, you. Let me just turn the camera into the messy craft, into the depths of the messy craft room. Mind, it's going to wobble. Can you see him? Over there on the other chair. Can't really see his head. Freddie. Oh, there he is. Say bye to everyone, Fred. Oh. Bye, everyone. Take care. Take care. Have a peaceful week. There we are. Oh, press end.